Today's video is all about climate control. We're going to go ahead and switch out the climate control module and the vent actuator. So stay tuned. So in the last video, we did a quick walk around of the car. We did a trunk strut and a trunk taillight. In this video, we'll be working on the climate control. So here's where our total's at now. We paid $1,500 for the car, and this is what we paid for the taillight.
Welcome back to Low Buck Builds. Today we're going to be working on the climate control on our 2010 Avenger project. So there's two major climate control issues with these 2010 and all these Dodge cars of this era. One's going to be your blend door motor, and the other one's going to be the climate control module itself. And unfortunately this car has both issues. So we're going to fix those today. We're going to do the blend door motor first today, so that we can go get the part from AutoZone. Once I pull it out, I just want to make sure I get the right one, and then we'll go ahead and do the climate control module as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump start because the battery's dead, which everybody knows on these cars the battery's a pain in the butt. It's up underneath the fender. So we're going to go ahead and jump start this so we can make sure we get the right blend door, because some of these cars have up to 3 different blend doors in them. So let's get that set up and then we'll get going. Alright, so I'm getting ready to hook up the jump box here, and one thing I noticed right away is this is loose. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this up. We'll get the jump box on, we'll get this fired up so we can hear where our motor is. Alright, so I got a 15mm and a 5/8, pretty much the same size. And we're going to go ahead and tighten these up real quick. Feels better. Alright, let's go ahead and get the jump pack on here and get this fired up.
So here, while the car is running, I'm going to go ahead and turn the climate control on and try to see which one's knocking. Like I said, there could be up to 3 actuators. One's actually over under the driver's side, up underneath, and then there should be 2 behind the glove box. So I'm going to go ahead and feel back there. You can feel which one's knocking so you know which one to replace, if not more than one.
Alright, so I verified it is the one back here on the right hand side. Was clicking like crazy. I got the glove box off. I'm going to get in there with a snub nose screwdriver. It's 2 bolts. There's a lot of videos on the internet how to do this, so I'm not going to make another one. So I'm going to get this out so we can go get the right part. So here's the part. Absolute, if you're right-handed, absolute pain in the butt to get this thing out from underneath there, but it's out. It's just 2 Phillips screws. Use a stubby screwdriver. It'll take some time to figure out, but you'll get it out. I went ahead, AutoZone, I'm going to do a pickup here in a little bit. They didn't have any local, so I got to drive a little bit. But I'm going to run and pick this up in a little bit. So I like to call this position the prayer to the automotive gods that this stupid part will go in. But I am right-handed, so you can reach up here. You can reach up in here with a small screwdriver. But then I found a better position. So this is the second way I found, and the best way to do it is actually run the seat up all the way, set back, and then reach up under and do what you gotta do. And then that's how I installed it. So I picked this up used on eBay. I'll put the price up in the corner. And on mine, you can tell it's bad because it doesn't have this click. It just moves freely. So I already know it's bad. So hopefully this is the right one, because you gotta be really careful because there's so many of them that look alike, but they're different. So we're gonna go ahead and get the old one out, and we'll get this one in. So if you don't own one of these, I'd highly recommend picking one up. I'll put an Amazon link in the description, but these are really handy to have. So, first of all, we gotta remove this bezel. We pull this out. Right here's the actuator. I'll play with this later. Figure out what's going on with it. Anyway, that's not what we're after right now. So you gotta pop here. Pop this out. You can see somebody's been in here before because the scratch is there. This out. See screws on this. Just gotta get a good firm pull. So here's what we're after. So I'll go ahead and disconnect everything. Of course, one of them's got to be a pain in the butt. Alright, we're going to go ahead and compare this to the one that we just got. Alright, they look like they're the same to me. Same connectors, 2, 2, 1, 1. So let's go ahead and get this out of the chassis, and we'll get this one put in. Looks like it's going to be a torque bit. Yep. Yes, it's a T10. Alright, pull that one out. Good. Alright, I'm gonna give this a wipe down real quick before I install it. So we'll be right back. Real simple here. Just remember, these are brittle plastics, so you don't want to go too tight on them. Snug is fine. Alright, let's get back in the car.
name of the game is don't force anything. Don't forget before you put it in to connect all your connectors. I believe they all just connect to one spot, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up. Feel free to pause the video to see where they all go. Again, the name of the game is don't force anything. Just take your time. There we go. It just takes some time sometimes. So here's where we ended up in this video. We got a grand total of $1,629.59 best in this car so far. So that'll wrap up this video. I still have some issues with the climate control. It's not switching vents. I think it might be a fuse. I'm going to look into more of that later on. But the knocking is stopped. I do have defrost, so that'll be in the next video. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this on this car or other cars, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.